For sure.
Nobody, Danny. We're all behaving.
You?
Who getting the time?
I mean, happy birthday. That's what I said. My bad.
Yeah, we said happy birthday.
We said happy birthday. Yeah. All right, let me post this.
Who's getting timed out?
Showing off? Is that what you doing?
No, who's timed out?
Danny first.
First and last.
Kiana, what's good? I said
I ain't did nothing.
All right, y'all ready to get in here? We're gonna be still doing the same thing when I press this button.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We still gonna be talking.
Not your name, fashion leader.
Listen.
You say that you got timed out by Streamlabs.
Oh, Streamlabs don't like me.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Dang.
did you post the link maybe?
Oh.
Weird chat. Okay, so I gotta turn Streamlabs off.
So if you post the link,
Let me get timed out again. Hold up.
time out.
Dang, that's crazy.
I didn't think about that.
Thought you was about to drop a link up in
Yeah,
there.
you thought.
All right, well.
Promo in Panda Stream. You
Yeah,
thought.
cereal.
Oh, that's nuts. Hey, Panda, you post that for me real quick.
They said you
Don't worry
thought.
about it. Y'all just go to my YouTube if you can. The people that know my YouTube, go to it. I ain't worried about it.
Dang. That's insane.
Matter of fact, let me pull up
Turn that off.
YouTube.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn that off.
That's nuts. Let's see if I press the right button.
That is Twitch tools at work.
Twitch tools at work. I didn't think about that. That's on me, Streamlabs. My bad, Streamlabs. Big player. My bad, dog.
Streamlabs, not the little ones. I don't care who you is.
My bad, big dog.
Don't be posting no links. We
My
got
bad,
you.
big dog.
Streamlabs, we got you.
That is crazy.
Justice for Danny.
They got the knobs on it so you can control volume, control other things.
Right, Cereal.
They hurt me. Who all got something to drink, though? That's the real question. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna press this button. I ain't gonna say we ready until we ready, but we're gonna be on screen. We talking anyway. So. Does Blue press the right button? Let's see.
Maybe.
Oh shit, he did. Let's go.
W.
Hey everybody, how you?
CW.
WWL.
Okay, I
We
turned
should
it
all
off.
switch to our stream ending scenes. See what Blue would have did.
What?
Hey, hilarious.
I said we all should have switched to our stream ending scenes just to see what you would have did.
I would have clapped because that's something I would have did. I do it all the time. I switch my whole scene. Look, you saw he disappeared and came back.
Should have came back in CCP.
Oh, that would run, and I would have in stream. I would have did it right here.
That would have been.
Would have did it right here. Stream over. Appreciate y'all for coming. It was a good time.
After the fact.
Thank y'all for coming. No, I was playing.
Great stream. Great stream.
Great stream.
Yeah, I'd have been getting a refund for these wines.
But
Oh God, I'm gonna need that PayPal.
I'm gonna need that from. But welcome in everybody. We are back in the Teachers Lounge with some dope folks, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. If you see the screen, yes. I'm gonna say your name though, but you still gonna introduce yourself because we're here to talk about streaming, content creation, gaming, and whatever else is on your mind. If you got questions, please feel free to post them in the chat. This is the time for you to be like, hey, this candid. However you feeling, we talking about it as homies, as content creators, as viewers, as folks in the chat, as whatever. We in this community together, and it's about just vibing out and making this space better. So, of course, we got the homies here. First, Miss Tiffany Chanel. Tell folks about you.
No.
Yep, because I had to.
No.
I had to.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Tiffany Chanel. Some people say I'm a streamer, but I don't even know no more. This been since like June, and before that it was like February.
I mean,
But if we're gonna say I'm a streamer, I am a horror streamer. I'll stream anything scary, anything that'll get my heart rate, make me scream, make me jump.
you different.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I was about to say that ain't me, boy.
Oh yeah, and I am coming back to streaming. Blue be bringing me out of retirement.
And see,
This
that's
is
what I need to hear.
time bringing me out of retirement. Okay, so I will be streaming Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific. Gang. Thanks to Blue, and thanks to Cole for giving me the game that I'm gonna play.
W announcement there.
Cole catching a stray.
Nah, catch him. Then we got the wonderful, we got the wonderful My Panda Loves Me Too.
Hello, I am Panda. Stream stuff.
Hear me roar.
I play games. I do my hair. Good day.
W intro.
Good day. WN, that's all you need to know. And we got the Craig himself,
King of the light skin.
King of the light skins.
The strangers up here.
Y'all wild for it. You see this?
We had to come here.
Monster Mouth coming soon. Did y'all see the promo?
King of the light skins is crazy.
I didn't even come up with this name though. That's a funny. I don't never. Like, but I'm a variety streamer. I stream just Wednesday. Oh my God, words. Wednesdays and Fridays. I ain't no big time streamer. I ain't like these folk here. I just be on every now and then kicking it and whatnot. Feel free to pull up if you want. But I'm here to try some wines out, and these look like some nice wines.
Facts.
Oh, here you go. I thought I left a bottle. And then we got the main event person himself, the coldest list, the clown.
Okay.
Nah, that's not him. That's somebody else. Run.
That's another fella. Yeah, so me, Coldberg 9. I am your main event. I am your season finale. If you see me on anybody else's stream other than my own, just know it is the main event. I stream wrestling every Wednesday and every Friday and the last Sunday of every month. It's called the Main Academy Wrestling Federation. If you're looking for some amazing content, some W storylines, then pull up. We'd love to have you.
All right. And we got to start out right. And I think the best one we can start off with, tasting, is
We're going with the strong one.
the Brouette Rosé, the Chandon Perignon, you know.
Okay, let's go.
Did anybody else bring that?
Big life stuff.
If you in the chat and you
I
got
can get
a little
that one.
sippy sip, if you got it.
Yes, you get you some. Hold
Y'all
up.
tell me the notes.
First.
Queen.
What you sipping on?
Girl.
What you sipping on already? My panda.
Me?
Yeah.
I opened this jam jar and y'all straight out the bottle.
Oh, you were already on the gym. We're gonna do that one next then.
Yeah, that one straight out the bottle. It didn't need to aerate or nothing. I love it.
We got
Girl,
cheeses too.
aerate.
I ain't got none of that.
Oh, you are.
I ate already.
Professional, bro.
She a sommelier.
Somebody you.
Can't even spell that.
How you spell
Can't
that?
even spell that.
And I probably didn't even say it right.
So shout out to the crew. Shout out to everybody that's serious. A toast to everybody. Appreciate y'all for agreeing to this. And here's too many more. And shout out to the chat that's here. If y'all got a drink, cheers to y'all too.
Cheers.
Boom.
Cheers.
How we tasting?
Cheers.
How we feeling?
That ain't
Yeah.
bad at all. That's cool.
I need some orange juice.
I quit wasting it everywhere. I'll be all right.
It's smooth and it's hella good for mimosa.
My whole
I need some
mouth.
orange
Here.
juice.
This is
Missed
light
the
too.
It is. I rock with it. I'm gonna go buy me some cranberry juice too, y'all. What is? So everybody here, do y'all drink mimosas or have mimosas before?
Mm-hmm.
What's
I've
y'all
had them, but I don't
favorite
Had 'em
juice?
before.
What's your favorite juice with mimosas? Orange juice, you know, classic.
Basic.
Oh, you
Like
basic?
anything. Cranberry, apple, pineapple juice.
She'll
I'll put
do it.
anything in there.
Hey, I had a
We can
guava
have
one.
We can have a niggamosa. Throw some Kool-Aid in
Ooh,
that
ooh,
bitch.
some Kool-Aid?
I ain't mad at that.
I don't care. It's sweet.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't
Hold
mad
up.
at all.
Which flavor?
I was just about to ask what's your go-to flavor for the cool, but I wasn't trying to,
Red.
keep going with it.
Red, purple, purple.
Grape and lemonade.
Red.
Yeah,
Well, I was about to say,
purple.
throw that lemonade. My
You
homie
have to
got-
have lemonade in there. I can't have straight grape, straight tropical punch. I gotta cut it with lemonade. I
That's
mean,
better.
Have something in there, a little
Mix it
splash or
with
something.
So, welcome in Blurs Unite.
Yeah.
And this is the main event too. The block party. Shout out to Blurs Unite. Be nice to everyone that put that together. We ended off right with some drinks and some chill. I know y'all was over there kicking it. Great week. A bunch of dope content creators. Appreciate y'all always for letting us participate in it. All the folks here. Welcome in. Make sure y'all show some love. But we on the first drink. And my first question to everyone is who are you? What do you stream? And how did your journey start? How does everybody's journey start when it came to streaming?
So the origin stories.
And go in whatever order you want to go. We chopping it up. You got a question, a follow-up question you want to ask somebody, do that. This is a conversation. This ain't no
I think
panel.
Tiff said she want to go first.
She did? Okay.
Yeah.
she chilling.
She chilling.
You know what's going on.
Stop.
She's like, oh, I'm Tiff.
That's me.
Just a second. I'm sorry. Ask one more time.
You just had to pin it.
I'm feeling
I ain't
it.
drinking no more.
Nah, go ahead.
I feel great.
How did your streamer journey start?
Oh, I was playing Apex. No. I was playing Call of Duty, and one of the guys was like, "Hey, you should stream," and I was like, "Don't nobody want to watch me die on this." And then they got me into Apex, and I started streaming, and it's been 4 amazing years, and
Oh yeah.
the growth, the journey, all of it. It's been absolutely amazing. So, yeah, I just started because somebody at my job was like, "Here's Twitch, do it." And
So
I'm gonna roll with it.
let me ask you this to that. You started that way, but do you know what, like, do you have a purpose for your streaming? Like, how do you feel about streaming? What's your purpose for streaming? Why do you stream?
gosh, just to be completely honest, I think my goals, my vision for streaming, it's changed so much. I'm definitely not the same Panda I was when I got started. So that's a really tough question, because at first I would be like, oh, I'm trying to, get partnered and sponsorships, but honestly, that was running me into the ground. Also, just the politics behind streaming, that I'm so socially awkward. I'm so socially awkward that I just miss all social cues. And I think now that I've just kind of gotten away from that, it's just been have fun and you know what I'm saying, make good choices. Just don't, whatever you do, don't end up in jail.
Get canceled.
So my
You
journey,
canceled.
it's not that I'm not grinding towards something, but it's honestly, it's just fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm not gonna do it. If it feels like a chore, I'm not gonna do it. When I got into streaming, it was to start out, just have fun, stream with friends, play games with people, and I've kind of just taken out the, I don't know, the pressures. I don't know, I'm not saying it correct. I'm so bad with words, but I'm having fun.
Great to me.
I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not fooling with it. So take that how you want to take it.
Yeah, protecting you at the end of the day. That's all that matters.
My mental health matters, and I'm just I not that I took care of other people, but I think I just tried to save the world as a traumatized person. I think nobody tells you take care of you. It's not selfish to take care of you. So if I'm turning down stuff, I'm sorry. It's not to step on anybody's toes, not to offend, but my mental health comes first.
Hell no, tell him get the fuck out of my face.
Hold on. You should have went last.
I'm sorry.
Right. Look.
Listen, don't ask me
Cook.
questions when I've been
Cook.
drinking. No, ask me no questions.
Nah, I need that. That's what we need.
Yeah, no, it's different. And again, it's not that I don't care about other people. It's not that I don't care about my friends. Anybody who's my friend knows I love so hard. I fight for you so hard. But at the end of the day, is Panda okay? I'm playing all these games. I used to spend 10 hours playing Apex. 10 hours, y'all. That's wild to think about.
That is crazy. Damn.
10 hours every day. I was busting and going to work and going to school and taking care of my kids. So it's like, nah, whatever makes me happy. And that sounds super selfish, and I'm still having to tell myself, like,
it don't.
Yeah, how if you're not,
that's super admirable.
If your vibe isn't conductive to having fun, I won't be a part of it. I can't, just for my mental.
Yeah. W.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make that so long.
No, we like it long.
Hey, yo.
That's personal preference. He's not speak for all of us.
We talking about the conversation.
I know what we talking about. I don't think that's what you was talking about.
I'm talking about the conversation. 19 inches of venom?
Yo.
My God.
19 inches is crazy.
Who's next, Colbert?
19 inches is a charge.
Cold himself.
Me next? The main event next already?
Yeah.
So for me, my stream journey, my origin story is actually connected to Blue's origin story, because back in the day, 37 years ago, Blue and I were both in a group me. And when he started streaming, he posed the question in group me, like, if I start streaming, would y'all watch? And we were like, yeah. So, you know, I was one of the first few people to help him build the Blue Air Academy brick by brick. Oftentimes it was just me, him, and 2 other people who shall remain nameless. But I was a mod for Blue for like a year before I even started streaming. A lot of times I would be, you know, in the VC with Blue because, you know, those early days of streaming, you don't really have a huge audience. Not a lot of chat is happening. So to have somebody in VC with you in the background with you kind of helps you get through those streams because you got somebody to talk to. So a lot of times people are like, well, who's that talking? Who's that in the background? They're cool. They're funny. They're whatever. They do they stream? And it's like, nah, you know, I always say, you know, I'm the best supporting actor. I don't want to be the guy, the main guy. I don't want nobody coming to see me. But, you know, people kept encouraging me to try it out. So eventually, you know, COVID happened and, you know, you get bored, nothing to do. So I decided to go ahead and hit that button for once. And my first stream, I had like 27 people in there, which is unprecedented. But when you've been with Blue and you've been around putting the work in, going to other streams, making those connections, you know, you're already building your community on the back end and not even realizing it. So that's what ended up happening for me. And I started off with variety content, which was cool because a lot of times we'd be playing the games. A lot of times we'll be playing the games, but we'll be getting into some like really, really deep conversations as well. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. But eventually, you know, with me being, you know, such a fan of wrestling, I wanted to do more with my wrestling content. So I started an EFED, the Maine Academy Wrestling Federation, and it has been doing very well. I wanted to get to a point to where I'm just not all over the place with content and just not streaming just because, oh, today's my day to stream. Let me just turn this game on. Let me be a little bit more intentional about the content that I'm putting out. And that's when we decided to start the Maine Academy Wrestling Federation. Definitely feel Panda on that, you know, that save the world mentality, because a lot of times, you know, we open that door for everybody to be a part of the community. We open that door for people to, you know, come talk to us whenever they got problems and things going on. But at the end of the day, if you're not taking care of you, you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't help anybody else if you don't have anything to give. So definitely, you know, heavy on the self-care, heavy on the, you know, I'm gonna take care of me, even if I have to say no to some obligations sometimes. It is what it is. You know, me working 2 jobs, me running an EFED and having to try to create all this content, create all these storylines, do all these promos, edit all this content, you know, it's a lot. So sometimes I just want to be left alone. Sometimes I just want to exist and not have anything to worry about. And thankfully, the circle that I have now respect that. So that's me.
Nah, that's real. That's real as hell. Hey, no, we're not doing that today. My bad.
Hello?
We're not doing that today. Get him out of here, bro.
Get you.
Go. What?
I also play a clown on TV, even though I'm afraid of clowns.
We wasn't about to do that. I was ready this time. But yeah, I love that for you. And it's been, look, I've seen some comments in the chat, like it's so many of y'all have already just showed so much love and grew into different people that you were when you first started. King, I gotta ask you, look, I gotta hear your answer. We're gonna let Tim go last because we can't keep letting her go first, you know. Don't shake your head.
All right. What was the question? How I started streaming? I started, so like how your journey started? Like, I was gaming every day. I feel like a majority of homies that I've met was like that. Like, though I hop on games all the time. Why not try to stream? But I ain't have like the setup. I had my homie Scott was selling his PC, and he's like, "Yo, if you want to stream, you can." And I was like, I'll think about it. Like, that doesn't sound like anything bad. And my other homie Nick was like, "Hey, I got a capture card, so if you wanted to stream off like your PS3 or PS4 or anything like that, you could do that." And I was like, it kind of was funny. I was like, okay, that's like 2 things the universe is kind of like throwing my way. Like, yo, maybe think about streaming. And I was like, meh. You know, he's like, I'll sell it. If you want it, I'll sell it to you for like 50. And this one, it was like 100 or something, or he bought it for like 120 or something. And I was like, okay, I'll think about it. Literally, when my homie, I got paid and I was about to buy the homie Scott's PC, he was selling my laptop, had like fell and the screen cracked. And I was just like, dog, I'm done with it. Like, I'm done using laptops and shit. Now, I don't know why, it just kind of hit me like, maybe I should just start streaming and such. So that's it. It made me want to start with that in a funny ass way. And then once I started thinking about it, I was just like, well, why do you? Because I feel like an important ass thing that you should do when you're putting yourself out there. especially in like the content creating space, whether it be like IG or goddamn making videos or something, is the judgment, or like not just like judgment, but the feed you gonna get back. Like bro, are you gonna be cool with homies who like, yeah, I'm over here thinking like, you gonna have people who want to kick it with you. You're gonna find people who want to play the same games with you. Like, yeah, you're gonna do that, but you're also gonna have some goofy people who just want to come through and act weird, hating ass, racist, goofy, just out of pocket people for no reason. And I know that from experience dealing with, like, I ain't gonna hold you, in high school, like going to like fast food places sometimes after like a dance or something, some of the people I'd be riding with would act dumb to the drive-through people, and I'm just like, that's just agitating to me. Like, why would you even want to do that? So I was like, after seeing stuff like that, I'm like, that's the type of shit I'm gonna have to deal with. So like, why do you really want to do this and stuff? And it's just like, bro, you game one, yeah, but it's like, you've had some dope moments and you made some amazing connections. And we talking back on like 360 days, my bro Jake and I making these goofy people on Halo look stupid,
360,
just eating they words, bro. You already know what they was saying. You already know the goofy shit they'd always say on 360, and it felt good to make these motherfuckers eat they words, bro. And I was just like, so I've met amazing people through like the goofy shit. So it's like, imagine what streaming on Twitch will be like. Imagine how many like-minded people you will meet, more so than the people who might come by on some goofy shit. Then you might not like, you could ban them, boy, get them out of here, get out of here type shit. It's like, it's just like, it was just a refreshing thing, and it hasn't even changed for me. Like, I'm loving this, dog. Like, I'm getting to meet so many amazing people. My views on things are changing on shit. Like, oh my God, growing up in this city was it's just like how closed-minded some people could be. And it's been nice. It's definitely been an eye-opening, and all the doors that open with it, but just mainly for me, which I wanted is, and I guess like the homies Cole and Panda was saying, the selfish side of things is like, I want to get on and do something I like. And I like kicking it with the homies and stuff like that. What are the communities that I've been included in, and the community myself I've got. So yeah, it's been dope.
Also, welcome in, Raiders. Panda, I appreciate you.
Bamboo Forest in this thing.
How you feeling? You good? Everything good? Making sure.
Me?
Yeah, I'm just
It's been so long since we've seen you.
No, I'm good.
I ain't seen you forever.
It's been a good minute.
It's been a minute since we talked to you, you know, like we just missed you, that's all.
You know, times, you know, I just take my check-ins, put in my savings. And,
listen.
I'm here now.
So now I gotta ask you, Tiff, how did your journey start? And we know that you said you coming back. So how do you feel about that?
Nervous as fuck, number one, to answer the second question. First question, I watched a lot of content on Twitch for a good year or so. And I've always watched like Corey Kenshin and Berleezy play scary games on YouTube for hella years. And so 2 things happened. One, Resident Evil 8 was coming out, and I was like, you know what? For the first time, I'm actually gonna play the game. And then the second thing that happened, I watched so many people on Twitch all playing games together, and I was like, I felt like I was the kid in the house looking out the window watching everybody else have fun, but I couldn't go outside. And I was like, you know what? It's time for me to go outside and actually participate and have some fun instead of just watching. So the first thing I did, please judge me. Everybody I watched used to play Warzone. And so I tried Warzone. And,
it happens. I can't judge.
It's a no for me, dog. Okay, no. But the first game that I actually played was Resident Evil 7. So that was my first, outside of dabbling a little bit in Warzone, Resident Evil 7 was the first game that I played. And I fell in love with Resident Evil and horror games. And that's just been my thing ever since. So right after that, when Resident Evil 8 dropped, I fired up the stream and played Resident Evil 8. And that's how I got started. As far as like my goals and community, I never started out with like, I want to be a partner. I want this to be a career. I want to make money. It was never like that. It was just like, let me get out here and have fun with everybody else. Like I said, I was always looking out the window at people doing something that I enjoyed. And I was like, let me get in on this and do it for myself. And so goal wise, it's just, I want a space where everybody who comes in, regardless of their background, where they're comfortable to just be themselves. And when I say comfortable to be yourself, like say what you feel, say what you want to say, whatever, with the understanding that I could ban you for ban you for how you feel and what you want to say.
But you can say it though.
Yeah, I don't have to.
You can say
I
it.
don't have to
Be
agree
careful.
with it. So I don't have like chat rules that say like no racism, no homophobia, no this, no that. Because if you're a fucking racist, say that shit with your chest and then get the fuck on so I can get you up out of here. I don't need nobody playing in my face and you homophobic in the background. I don't need
That's
all that.
real.
So I don't have rules. Come in here and say what you want to say. People come in chat and say, "Can I ask you a question?" Say it. Yep, with your whole chest, ask it. What's gonna happen after you ask it?
That's on you. Freedom of speech.
Me.
But freedom of speech come with consequences.
Exactly. So freedom of speech. But yeah, ultimately it's where everybody is just comfortable being themselves. I've always kind of, I don't know if outcast is a strong word, but I've always been like an outcast, the weird one without the friends and, you know, no social circle and everything. And so I tend to gravitate more towards people who were like that or still are like that because I still am. In a sense, I play single player games and that's for a reason, probably some trauma somewhere that I'm going to be uncovered one day. But yeah, so a place where everybody, regardless of your background and your social awkwardness and all of that, you could just come in there and feel free to just be yourself, whether that's chatting, lurking, whatever it is. So that's my ultimate goal.
I like that. So this ain't on the list. So if you read it, this ain't on there. I got to piggyback off to what you said. I got to ask y'all this question because I think that's a thing that I think a lot of us want in our spaces. Do you feel like it's a problem with people being themselves? Do you feel like there's a problem in this space for people to be comfortable? Like, what does that look like for y'all? Like, is that a problem or are people too comfortable?
I don't think it's a black and white thing. It depends on where you go and what your comfort level is going to be in that environment, which is the beautiful thing about Twitch. There are thousands upon thousands of streamers that you can go watch. So if you don't like the vibe here and you feel like you can't be yourself here, you have to talk a certain way and you don't want to talk a certain way, that's cool. You can leave and then go find a place where you can't do that. That's the amazing thing.
That's
about
the beauty
Twitch.
of it.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
You got
so,
options.
like for myself, when I finally found black people on Twitch, I was like, oh my god, niggas.
It's over here. I got a
this whole time.
No, I was like, because I've only, I didn't have experience with that side of Twitch, and so when I finally found it, I was like, oh my god, and I never realized how much I code switched in people's chats just to fit, not to fit in, but like they don't understand our vernacular, right? So there's certain things I couldn't say. And so now, where I am now, if I go to your chat and I feel like I can't say, oh, he tripping, or oh, this and that, or oh, this and that, and I'll be like, I gotta reword this because they're not gonna understand it. That's just not the space for me. It takes too much energy.
He is acting very weird.
Yeah,
he's not himself today.
It takes too much energy. But you know what I don't do? I don't be like, you need to pick up a AAEV, whatever the fuck that shit is, and you need to learn what tripping means. You need to go to Urban. I don't do that shit. I just leave, and then I just.
I'm not about to tell nobody that because I don't want people to. If you don't know it, it's a reason you don't know it.
There's a reason.
Point being,
like,
I just leave.
They not like us.
I just leave, and I don't complain about their environment.
You know what's funny? I don't know who it was at all. I was at TwitchCon and somebody just handed me a sticker. It was fast as hell, and they had to be black because the sticker had stink meaner on there, and it said niggas was here. I was like, "You're right. You're right."
Oh God,
it's still in my backpack somewhere. But nah, I like that answer. Anybody else got anything to add to it? I think Tiff kind of.
I think too.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a space, for everyone on Twitch, even the worst of people. And I think people should absolutely be themselves wherever they are. So that way, as a collective, we can decide if this is the space for you or not. And if it's not, then we have the tools necessary to, put you where you need to be, which is probably not here, depending on who you are.
Hey,
but
I ain't gonna...
definitely, be you 100%.
It sounds like you belong on Kick, and I ain't trying to even.
We here now. Nah, thank you for bringing it up. What's up?
I hate. I'm just like, bro.
Hey,
Kick streamers be on some
hate,
something different. Hate.
No offense to any Kick streamers.
None. Hey, get your bag or whatever it is you doing.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about Kick?
It's a different place, bro. It's a different place. Even at DreamHack, they had their own like area or whatever. But no shade to them as a collective. There are just some individuals there that why they're there. Why they didn't make it on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's just wild. It's literally the wild, wild west over there. And I've just seen the worst of it, even with the Big Cheese situation and Captain Kick invading his stream and, the reaction to, him getting called out after the fact. It's just, that's what a lot of Kick is over there. And I hate to put them all in a box because I know everybody over there is not like that. Some people went over there because they felt like, the opportunity to make more money, look better to them. But just a lot of Kick is just... It's the ghetto.
It's the ghetto. I mean, it's hood over there,
Yeah.
And I'm
I definitely make sure my doors is locked.
Right. All four.
I know it's a thing though. You want to put yourself in multiple places, but some places, for me, I don't feel like it's worth it. Y'all know why I don't want to go over there. I'm forever be salty and mad. That day, the day one, frame one, somebody said, "I'm gonna take your name and put a picture of a raccoon in a trash can." I'm good.
Mm-hmm. That's wild.
I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
The hate is real.
Do you think they might give Twitch a run for that money? Nope.
No, that ship has sailed. Like early on,
maybe
it appeared that way, but now you hardly ever hear anything about it. Used to be kick this, kick that, all over Twitter. People talking about it. It's so much better over here. Oh my God, I feel like I'm being seen. I'm growing so much. I'm making so much money. And now all those people that I've seen tweet that back on Twitch. They're all back.
You're not lying though.
They all came back around the same time.
Because stuff kept happening.
I don't think about Kick because I don't associate with it at all. So I don't think about it. I don't have an opinion to really share because I don't be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting because I noticed a group of people who, like Cole said, did the migration.
Yeah, they did.
And then at the same time, they came back to Twitch, which there's nothing negative about that at all.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Do whatever you're gonna do, wherever you're gonna go. That's fine. It was just interesting to me because I always think about the back end of stuff. Mm-hmm. And so when so many things happen at once, I'm like, it's not a coincidence. And so I'm like, what happened during this time period that made people switch over? And there wasn't any announcements like, oh, coming back or switching over or any of that. It just happened. And I was like, what happened? I didn't care enough to research it, but that's
it's just so many bad things kept happening with certain people over and over again. Yeah. One of their main people is like that the biggest person over there is probably the biggest piece of trash. And like
one of them is damn near. I feel like every time they got something going on with like,
it's him.
Here goes another Kick streamer. Here goes another one. I only have
it ain't everybody either. I say that too. Like everybody over there is not like that.
Yeah.
But when trash on Twitch too, though.
Oh hell yeah!
Because I don't know all of that about Twitch, so I'm not comparing it.
Truth be told, the trash on Twitch with the Kick, and this song still here.
It's still spanked. It's still spanked.
Facts.
Like it's social media platforms. All these platforms got trash people for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say I can't.
And we know that firsthand.
We know they're gonna be always here and always there. Can't have yin without yang. Had I.
Yeah.
And look, that money.
We go shopping with them. We eat at restaurants with them. Trash is unavoidable. They gonna be there.
They gonna be there.
Seem to be a little louder on Kick, but they gonna be there.
Eating at restaurants with them, they look at them niggas.
They have to
stop swallowing so much, eating your food.
They really gotta buckle down on moderation, which they don't seem like they've done. Yeah. It's always something, and so like when all you see is negativity. That's what you're gonna think of the platform, like even though there are good people there. The money sound good and everything too, but like, the piece.
The way I don't even think about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know some people go like if you gotta go to sustain, that's cool, but the numbers and the viewers, if you look at how many people are there, more than likely you're not gonna get a lot of people. Like they don't get a lot of viewers per day. Like if you look at the comparisons. YouTube always gonna be up there because it's not just streaming; it's also long form videos and things like that.
Right. Yeah, YouTube a whole separate conversation.
But like them bars for concurrent viewers is like YouTube, Twitch, Kick down like it's bad. But you know, it's been a lot of that stuff going on, especially seeing it at the in person. It'll make you mad, but also like y'all said, it's people around here that's like that too. So I'm gonna skip around and ask y'all, since we talking about bad folks that's on all these platforms, what's some of the wildest stuff y'all seen on Twitch that have made you mad or that you witnessed? I'm like, that wouldn't be me.
Wildest thing I've seen.
Or it was you, and you're like, damn, I should have whipped your ass.
Yeah. I probably did something, man. I personally haven't seen too much. No, there was this.
On Twitch?
Yeah, this period in content creation. Something you've seen, period.
Brother, hate for like titties and shit when that just ran. Bro, I'm just sitting there. I ain't even gonna.
I like titties, so.
I'm just like, bro, that wait for that wave to come back.
W
that shit
titties.
comes like once every like
What
2-3 years. That's right. I be saying like, what the fuck? That shit
Where
is
you
crazy.
mad at it?
Like it's about to. I'm telling you, that shit. I'm waiting for that wave to come back around because it's like, oh, titty streamers. It's only because you got titties. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. If you feel that salty about your content, go buy some fake titties and put them bitches on or something.
Right,
Shut
do
up.
something.
Do something. Like what?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that was probably the thing that made me the most like frustrated. I don't know if upset, whatever the fuck word you want to use.
That doesn't watch it was
Is
wild.
the whole concept of you're stealing my views.
That, bro.
They're not there for you, but
If I go to a platform looking for titties and you don't have titties, I was never gonna be in your
Speak on
viewership
it.
to begin with. So
Speak on it.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe aim better and more.
That motherfucker
Get
like
that
track
KD
star.
up, bro. Get
Track
that
star
KD up.
9. That was my viewer. He's coming to my streams. Like, nah, bro.
Right?
Not at
Go
all.
ahead, cash out on some VC.
Yeah.
Level up your 2K
not cash out on some
character.
VC.
Maybe people will come see you. I don't know what to say. But if they coming for titties, they coming for titties, and it was never going to end up
This
on your
thing was
stream,
never
so.
coming. Taking all the viewers. They don't work hard. All right, bro.
You average,
It
you
ain't hard
average
to, like-
3 viewers for all of these months, and oh my gosh, now it's your fault.
Right.
Everything's on blame. Not you only playing the game, not talking to your chat.
Bro.
Let me stop. I'm sorry.
No. No, keep going.
Nobody's feelings, but the
Keep going.
blame? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
You're finding
Give me-
excuses right now.
That's what it's
Like, damn, my streams ain't entertaining. I'm not talking enough. Like, no, motherfucker, do something better.
That's
Right.
Sitting there in silence, missing 99.9% of your shots. Why would I want to be here?
Literally, only titties can do that. And get
Like-
views. Like they can.
Because they not
the
looking
only.
at the game.
They the only group of people that can sit there in silence and get views.
That's like me posting fucking algebra content on goddamn motherfucking Pornhub, and then like, all this
Ain't nobody
other
watching
stuff is stealing my views. It's like they're not coming here for this.
Nobody's seen on the chalkboard the algorithm was all types of fucked up.
Fuck around and you find out.
Bro, that shit is
I was saying that's not what they going for.
At all.
That's funny as fuck.
But also on the flip side of that is I have been called a titty streamer before.
Wow.
And
I ain't
I've
been
had
there.
someone tell me, I've had someone come to my stream and then tell me that it was surprisingly entertaining and enjoyable.
That's one of them backhanded compliments. That's
I
what they
hate it.
call them, right?
I'm like, so you were expecting nothing because I'm a woman
Yeah.
with, I don't know,
Wow.
but that was interesting to me.
Yeah, it is. You know what that reminds me of? My wife, when she's back in Nebraska, was like, is literally like, oh, you're attractive for a black girl. And I'm like, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Listen,
The fuck?
I've gotten that
That's
so
all
many
racist.
times.
I'm sorry.
That's the dumbest shit, bro. Like,
So many
she's some
times.
crazy shit in Nebraska. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't date black women. I don't date dark skinned women. You the first one that
It's the
I'm not gonna be the
goofiest
first
shit
one to
too.
nothing.
No.
Like you go. How do you think that's a compliment?
Thank you for saying that with your whole chest. Now I know.
Now I know to
Deuces,
block
like,
you.
Yeah, like
Bye bye.
that shit crazy to me.
I don't know, Blue. Would you care to share something that you experienced a couple days ago,
Yeah.
or do I need to share it?
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
It's gonna be shared one way or the other.
Bruh. People wild as hell. Let me-
That was wow.
Let me go find that DM. I can't show it, but
Oh, I can get to it quick.
I feel like I told Colbert this a while. I feel like people be testing me to see what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
They got to, bro. Someone took it first time when Kick was made. Was like, oh yeah, I got this already loaded and ready. Like,
Yes.
you gotta have.
I'm gonna
like, a
read this
true
verbatim, but first, before I do that, let's drink this next wine. Before I do that,
Gotta prepare for this.
let's drink this
Which
next
one we
wine.
drinking next?
If you got the jam jar, something equivalent to the jam jar, just pull that one out. If you already been drinking the jam jar, act like you ain't been drinking the jam jar.
Oh, don't look at how much in there.
I ain't seen nothing.
This is full. Bottle is full. We ain't tasted this before.
Okay, listen, just
Never
full
before
warning for
opened.
everybody.
Bottle
Before
that
I get
just
questions,
opened.
I am switching to a shot glass
I ain't.
because I have a very low tolerance, and so I need to sip a little bit of these future wines.
It's the one I'm probably gonna drink the most of. So I don't have jam jar because they didn't have it. So I got something called Sugarbird Sweet Shiraz, but it's from the Sugarbird. But it's also by the same people that made jam jar. So it is in
shit,
the
Oh, Sugar Bird. I thought you said Sugar Burp.
Sugar
Wait a
Burp?
minute. Why are we drinking Sugar Burps?
Sugar burp sound nuts. We are in ad. But Sugarbird is the Cape Sugarbird, a native South African bird, serves as the inspiration for this bottling, paying homage to the wine's homeland and sweet profile. Sugar is also a colloquial term. Ooh, I said it right. Term used between female friends in South Africa. This sweet Shiraz displays succulent berry flavors and dark chocolate undertones. Best served slightly chilled, which is
Nah,
probably
they
the same thing
describing
for
me.
y'all. Sugar bug.
Good.
But
Come on,
for the
Sugar
folks in the
Bird.
chat, if you got the jam jar, hold your body up, your bottle up real quick.
Oh,
Pick your body up, damn, brother.
Hold your bottle up real quick so they can see the jam jar.
hold
That's
up.
what we.
Let me get this. Yeah.
I thought
Very-
you said, hold your bottles up.
Shout out to Jelani Hendricks for putting me on to this one. It is definitely a vibe. South
love
African. It got a good little taste to it. When we drink it, I want everybody to give their opinion on it real quick. And then we're going to get back to my wild ass story. Ease.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
jar is
Woo!
that's
One of
surprisingly
my-
not
My
bad. That's
favorite.
sweet,
So I'm
too.
definitely gonna get
Light.
a couple bottles. This is good.
This is real good, and it's
This-
like what 12.5%.
Oh, yeah. It's going to get you there.
Dang,
So delicious.
It's going to get you there.
Yeah, it is.
And that work for everybody? Damn, that's nice.
I'm on my second glass.
Got the right amount of crunch, you know. Shout out to Glint.
right amount. We on the jam jar, Jelani.
Yeah, I'm glad I put this in a shot glass.
Yeah, Jelani, you put him on to a righteous one. That's nice.
No, that's so good.
Yeah, it is.
I ain't gonna take
Like,
credit
right
for
out
it,
the bottle.
but it does. You can taste that like dark chocolate-y taste, even though it's very mild. But you taste the berries and things as well. Probably go
Yeah.
good with a good little meal. But
Yeah.
Definitely with a pasta, like a chicken.
That's something with some cheese in it for sure.
Mhm.
Cheese and little crackers on the side.
Mhm.
this one of my favorites now, though, for sure. It says
Y'all want some? Y'all good?
I think they're good, bro.
I had to check on my fans back here. You know,
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
keep them.
I
with
saw
me.
you. I saw you give them the
Appreciate
other
it.
bottle, and they've been passing around the whole time.
Had to make sure they were good back here.
Came from over there, man. They partying hard back there.
I ain't
Like
stopped
the main
smiling,
event,
especially
got
buddy
it.
right here. He ain't stopped smiling since he got here.
I'm definitely sliding him shots over there.
White
So-
me, happy as hell back there.
White meat? Is that what you said?
He looked like me with the glasses back here.
Yeah. Twins. Where you been? You know. Go on, pop a bottle open for us, Jelani. But back to what Tiff was talking about, because this did happen, what, 2 days? Ooh, 2 days ago. I almost pressed the wrong button. Shit. Did it? Ain't nobody freeze. Oh no, they froze.
Oh,
No.
we froze.
I'm still. Wait, no.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
all that. Cole, you good? All that matters. Cole, you good? That's all that matters. Yeah, you the
I'm
main.
like, hold up.
Oh, hold on.
I'm looking at the delay.
That's crazy.
Hold up.
Yeah, you.
If y'all see me like talking to someone, Tisha's coming in when we try him. She's getting
There we
a
go.
cup too.
Oh, yeah.
y'all are like, oh, he's
Hey, you
going
can't
crazy.
stop
And
being a
also-
man, Tisha.
And also, Tisha definitely free to give opinions, drink, whatever. Like, that's fam. So, Tisha
Yeah,
good
yeah.
too. But yeah. I was trying to open up the Discord. I pressed the wrong Discord. I feel like people be testing me to see what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
So I was streaming. I get a random message that say, "You look sexy, Zaddy." Okay.
Okay. What else they say, brother?
Yeah, what else?
If you don't mind, let me squatting on my black dildo and imagine you fucking me.
Yo,
If you don't mind, that was so polite.
Consent is key.
Consent,
I mean, you know,
right?
Yeah,
shout out to them for consent. If you don't mind,
Yeah.
if it wouldn't be a bother,
know what I'm doing.
if it wouldn't be a bother to you, good sir, I would love to bounce on this long thing and think that it was you.
Right.
Not
Now,
you
how
got
you
long in there.
respond
That's crazy.
That's what they said.
Hey.
Trying to make it more accurate.
Nah, that's inaccurate. Hold on.
Oh my god. Jay, hi Jay, what's up?
Cole know this one. I can't tell to you how many times people then came out to me on stream.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Which
boy.
ain't no
happens a
problem
lot.
for me, but I feel like people be
Right.
trying to see if
How
I'm
you gonna
homophobic or transphobic or if I'm gonna ban them for telling me they truth.
It's just so out the blue.
It be
It's
random as
never,
hell.
Bro,
Like,
they shoot you, miss 100% of the shots you don't
Genuine.
shoot. We might as well go down DMs, dog.
Go down
listen,
DMs. I don't know about. Well, I don't get them. So that's the only one I ever got like
Yeah.
that.
Down in that DM.
I don't get them either.
I don't get
Ooh, I
DMs.
got-
But how
I
about
used
y'all?
to.
What you used to get?
I mean,
I
King
got
got the
one.
light skins. I know you getting some.
You know them light skins up
Words,
again.
bro.
Look,
Some of them
Oh,
deleted their
word.
accounts.
Went
I had one.
wild. I've turned
So
off
look.
my notifications.
I had one on Discord that was like, what are them types that try to be like manipulative as fuck? Like they'll say that you're being fake or you're being an asshole or like you talking shit. Motherfucker, I don't even know you like that. Nigga,
Right.
It's like 2:30 in the morning. This motherfucker sent me this message. I wake up the next day and see it. This dude sending like paragraphs saying like Golden Nubia knows who I'm talking about because he got hit and Key did.
oh, that's nuts.
He was talking shit about Key. He's like, this ain't shit with Real Mama Eagle. Like, y'all are all fake. That's why I don't even go to her streams anymore. I'm like, where the fuck this even come from? Nigga, I don't even know you like that. Like, and then like, bro, I promise you, I was like, dog, ain't nobody, just being like, hey, I don't even know what you talking about. You coming sideways. Like, bro, I ain't never talk. I was like, not only that, I've never heard Real Mama or Golden talk about you too. Like,
Like, who are you?
Right.
Like, what is
Wait a minute.
and like he calmed down, like he hit a 180. He calmed down and was like,
Yeah.
Tino, you is a cool dude, and I always like you like that and stuff. And I was like, all right, bro, this is a little.
Gotta snap him like this.
Yeah, like he tried to hit a
Like-
quick little 180. Like there was that, and then I had a homie who was like, oh my god, I told Tisha about this dude. I ain't gonna put his name out. He seemed cool at first, and he used to always say like, he's like, my mom says that I'm into dudes. I might as well come out as gay and stuff. And he was like, I'm not though. Like I don't do any of that. And I'm like, I mean, you do seem a little saucy. I don't give a fuck, but like you actually do, bro. Like you style hair. Like when you talk about you got a lot of lady friends, bro, and you don't even try to get at them or nothing like that. Like I was like, in the way you talk, bro, the way you come in, and then not only that. This is back when I was sitting in like the Discord and I'd be just chilling, gaming or whatever, and any homie can come in, hop and chill with us. He hopped in one day and like it is just weird, bro. Like he was in his car just sitting there and we was like chopping up and shit. And he's like, I'm about to let you. He kept saying like, I'm about to let you go. And I was like, all right, bro, let me go, nigga. Like, go to sleep, bro. Like, I'm tired, bro. like, you say you're tired, you about to go to bed and shit, bro. Go to bed. So like, he gets out the car, goes in his house, still has me on his phone and stuff, and he's like talking to his mom and shit. Gets in bed, and I'm like I'm watching this whole processing. Like, he gets in bed, and like when he gets in bed, like he lays down, and the way he looks at, I'm like, bro, this thing really trying to do like some. I'm about to talk to this man before I fall asleep type like this. I was like, hey, I'm about to go, bro. Like it literally made me dip out. The same dude though. So peep game, the same dude. Like 2 months later, like no, I ain't seen him for like 3-4 months. I want to say like he's MIA out of stream. Not that matters or anything. Not like saying like, oh, you ain't been to my stream. I'm upset. Nothing. I ain't heard or anything. And he hit me up randomly. He was like, oh, you know, how you been, King? It's been a minute. I know I've been busy. I was like, oh, you good, bro? Like, I'm glad you doing good and shit and yada yada. Like, I'm just happy because I stay telling the homies, just you hit me up and let me know that you're doing good. That's you ain't even got to. That's all I asked for, type shit. And you ain't even got to do that. So I appreciate that because you know, whatever happened to so and so type shit. And it's like, I was like, I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing shit like that. What's been new with you? What's been popping and shit? And like, I could pull up. I don't feel like looking for the message. I shit you not. This dude is like. He's like, oh, I work and stuff, I'm trying to do this and that. And he's just like, also, I've been exploring my sexualities, and like I was just like, and then he put in comments after that, like in parentheses, like with men or something, and I was like, where the fuck did this even? Where did this even
He
come
trying to
from, bro?
experiment with you.
Man, he said.
I was like, nigga,
He was
bro,
letting
why
you
did you
know
even
that
say
it
this?
was open.
I didn't even respond to that. Like, I was just like, all right, I get it, bro. Shoot your shot or whatever, dog. 'Cause I didn't even. I was like, it was just so out of left field for me, bro. Like, we just like, that's how you been. Now you telling me about like, yeah, I'm out here fucking, and I'm trying different shit when I'm fucking.
Do you, brother?
Hey, you got it, dog.
People don't know how to flirt. Some people don't know how to shoot their
Yeah,
shot.
that was an awkward way
That
to
was
shoot a shot.
he
for
shot
real.
that bitch from behind the goal though. Like
Yeah.
he closed his eyes and shot that.
He
Yeah.
definitely closed his
I was like-
eyes first
I was like,
and
hey,
licked
go
his
ahead,
lips
bro.
too.
He said
He definitely shot.
he shot though. Baby, we love to see it.
Got a wife too? Hey, I don't give a fuck.
But
Know that shit.
fam did not care about your shit. Look,
Nah.
I don't
See, she
care
got screwed
about
over what he
your
said.
he said
that bit.
you gotta move over,
Listen.
girl. I gotta shoot my shot. I hope you understand. Shirley,
All relationships are not.
this is
fun.
mama.
Right.
Okay, your wife is your business.
Shirley,
You can
this
let
is
me
Marvin.
know, but you know, until then,
Fam said, I know what you got going over there, but I need to see what's going on over here.
Over here.
You know,
Right.
since we own it.
Crazy.
Because I know we've been talking about this recently since you brought that up.
Right.
Them parasocial relationships. Does everybody know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Them open joints?
no.
So what does it put me on? What are you talking about?
Oh, my bad.
The one with the open joint.
The open joints is nuts,
Screaming.
bro.
We're not laughing at you not.
No,
knowing the
I
term.
just
We're just laughing
love
at
that
open
reaction,
joint.
bro, and the choice of words. Them open joints. So,
Nah, it's essentially just having a one-sided relationship with somebody you don't know personally.
emotional connection. Keyword on
It's
it.
like, feeling like
Like you watch
It's
a
like-
streamer and you feel like you know them, you're personal
Right.
friends with them. You
Right.
guys have gone out to multiple dinners and family gatherings together, and like you guys have
Facts,
this
yeah.
closeness when it's really I'm a streamer and you be in
One-sided.
chat.
right,
Be here.
right.
But you've created this whole relationship in your head, whether it's romantic or friendly.
And we'll get mad.
Interesting as fuck, yo.
And we'll get mad that you may do something with somebody that you do know
Yes.
personally. You may want to,
Yes.
have a co-stream or you invite them to something.
Do I look
and
like a
you're
clown to you?
insulted me that you didn't get invited because you've created this whole relationship with this person in your head.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Why you invite me
wild.
to your baby shower? Yes, you are user number 102 in my chat. What? The
Exactly.
fuck would I invite you to my baby
There
shower?
were 101 other users that I invited before you.
I don't know you, baby.
Listen.
Why are we in the corner though?
It can be overwhelming for
That
real.
sounds crazy. I ain't
It
never dealt with
does.
nothing like
I don't
that.
think I've had that experience either.
I
No one has come out
definitely
and
have.
said anything.
You have
so-
days like Cole. Remember,
I don't get it a lot. People think I'm mean, so I don't get that much.
I've even had that happen to me in college, bro.
That is crazy.
Like
You don't remember
somebody,
me?
like they created this whole story about. Remember when we took this class together and we did this and we talked about this? Remember we were talking about old girl hair? And I'm like,
Nigga, no.
no, like I am a business major. You are communications. We did not share a single class together.
Can y'all drink more so I don't look like such an alcoholic?
You don't see me?
Just put the
God.
cup to
Look
your
at me.
lips.
Look at me.
You did.
Just
This like my third one.
I'm gonna finish my shot.
This is my 5th glass.
We still got
There we go.
3
You're
bottles.
true, Panda.
I will say though,
We still got 3
Cole,
bottles.
Something I had was when I used to have my government name on my about me, and I took that
Mhm.
shit off.
Mm.
One dude, his name was
You
I'm
brave.
about to
Took
expose
Craig
him.
down?
Yeah, real. I took Craig down for a little.
Great. What we
This
doing?
dude, Floppy Bird, bro. He came in like this dude wouldn't come into streams like that, and he kept saying like every time he come in like once every 4 months or some shit, he'd be like, "Oh, he dropped my government name, like, oh, how you
Bro.
been and stuff." I'm like, dog, you was the only
Bro.
motherfucker that's doing this. Like, you acting like you
Bro.
know me like that. Like, dog, I had my name and my about me. You act like you was there for my birth, or like we went to elementary school. So that stuff is weird.
Bro, that is so wild because Glint has that same situation happen now. He always, when someone, raids, he always says, he opens that door. You can call me Glint, you can call me Eric, da 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 da. There's a person that comes to his stream frequently that after every sentence, no matter what they type in chat, if they are talking to Glint directly, they put Eric at the end of it. Every single time. How you doing today, Eric? How's the stream, Eric? What game is this, Eric? And it frustrates me to no end because I feel much closer to Glint than this person, and I've never called Glint Eric.
I don't think I ever have in my life.
Never. He has given me permission to. This man has slept at my house, and I have yet to call him anything other than Glint.
Oh, that's crazy because I've never been invited to sleep at your house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well,
I mean, hold on, let me get some more of this jam jar first.
Well, hold up.
Now, to have a sidebar.
This whole conversation was to let me know that my relationship was cold as parasocial.
Oh my
God! You put it on the agenda.
Matter of fact, bringing it
one-sided.
I realize that now. My bad. Holberg,
Right, say the 9. Don't
the
be
whole
short.
government. The whole government.
Dang. Holberg 9, boy.
Right.
Not that brought you out. Not that brought you out alert. Sleepover.
You
the
know
last name too.
I love
right,
it.
On God,
I love it.
Full government name.
You
First,
right,
middle,
Holberg
last.
9.
Colberg 9.
I'm hurt, y'all.
Colberg 9, the coldest Lorene Johnson.
Damn. I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt.
That has to do with boundaries.
Yo, what?
Like, don't know how to
I don't
set
know.
boundaries.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I have a problem. Even my mods will tell me you let too much slide. You let way too much slide. But when I get people coming in talking about your mommy milkers or your udders, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
wow, udders is insane.
Udders is nuts.
insane.
That is a very ugly word.
What's my list of who said that? One of us said that.
It had to be one of them back here.
Was
saying this.
I'm up a little bit.
Because
Definitely the right demographic.
Right. I don't think I've ever.
Udders.
Implying that I have a kid is crazy. That gets me more than you calling my breast mommy milkers. Don't imply that I have children.
Udders.
Udders.
I know somebody that said calcium cannons, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Calcium cannons is insane.
This is wild.
That sounds like a Digimon move, bro.
Calcium cannon.
Calcium cannons.
Damn.
Diabolical.
I've never had anything like that in chat.
I see it a lot. I don't.
Speaking of that, though,
Have you heard of me?
And that's what I was just about to talk about too, Tiff. I know Blue and I were talking about this recently too. That's what I thought he was about to bring up at first.
I was gonna let you do it.
Don't let me do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because there was a movement a while back, on Twitch that got real messy real fast, and I knew it would. But the whole Demon Time movement, where everybody was doing this forced Demon Time content, we all grown, we all have our streams, we all do different things in our streams, and sometimes those conversations amidst the stream will come up. Cool, naturally. But the whole forced Demon Time movement, bro, it is so cringe, bro. It is so cringe. And it a lot of times will be those streamers that ain't even seen it, ain't even smelled it. But that's what they want to base their whole stream around, just talking about that the entire time. It is so cringe, and I hate it. I'm not even gonna lie. I hate it to the 10th.
It be forced.
I hate it when people take it too far. Just because I
yeah,
sexual joke with Tiff, that doesn't mean that you can come and make the same joke either to her or to me. That's me and Tiff's relationship. So if you see me doing something sexy, I let somebody at TwitchCon grab my titties. Don't come up to me and grab I will punch you in the face. Okay, sorry. Violence is not the answer. I will punch you in the face.
Sometimes it is.
These are mine. Okay, this is my body. Ask permission. If you see me let somebody grab my ass, they probably asked me.
Right.
Not 10 times out of 10, they've asked my permission. If I joke sexually with somebody, don't take that as, oh, she's such a sexual person.
Yeah,
that's me in their relationship. That's not me in your relationship. So if I look at you like you got, poop on your face, don't be surprised. I'm trying to keep it PG, but like, get the fuck out of my
Shit on your face.
Hey, shit,
Get out of my face!
as fuck.
Like I hate that so much. Like
Yes.
like Lioness. I tell Lioness all the time, girl, I eat you out, girl. That's me and Lioness relationship. That's not me and your relationship.
Right,
Okay,
right.
say that is crazy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
It's the whole tone and everything. He was like, yeah, go ahead and say that, girl.
Shift. The quick shift is like it's nothing. I was like, okay, shit. That shit is crazy. People come up and grab your titties though.
That is crazy.
Yeah, my shit knocked. Boy, you about to get fucked up doing that. You don't know nothing.
Immediately on site.
People bold and disrespectful.
And that's what it stems from a lot of times, and that's why that whole Demon Time movement, when it happened, a lot of situations happened behind the scenes that got real uncomfortable for people
for a lot of people
fast because of those same, play jokes, whatever the case may be, or those relationships that you may have with a particular streamer. Now everybody feel comfortable or confident enough to try you in the same exact way.
I can't stand motherfuckers who can't like read the room type shit or like.
Yeah.
Because everybody can't. That's the problem, though.
Bro.
Everybody can't.
Just because we were having this conversation last Wednesday on stream doesn't mean you come in off.
Right. That's what you want to do. That's what yeah, we may have gone down that road that day.
Dicks and assholes. It's like, what?
First time chat.
Yeah, first time chat.
Boss spitting. And before I get to boss, because I've been seeing some comments, I'm trying to keep up with them. So I seen Tisha say earlier, like I've seen it happen more on the TikTok side. People feel obligated to see into people's lives. Like if they have a baby, people would expect to see the baby. If they're in a relationship, they feel like people should know the details of their relationship, which is wild because in the past couple of days, I've seen people tweet that their relationship was over. I was like, damn, that wasn't my business. But also, damn. I hate that you had to let people know because so many people are intertwined in your lives sometimes with that parasocialness, and sometimes people feel like they obligated to say it. But also, Boss said a lot of parasocial relationships was created from the Demon Time era.
Demon Times,
boy. You spitting. We've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. I've been here 5 years when that Demon Time stuff really kicked off. What, 2022, 2020,
like 3 years ago,
21 ish.
A lot of the streaming careers end off that. We've seen a lot of
voluntary exiles.
We've seen a lot of people get kicked out of the communities because of that. We've seen a lot of people take themselves out of the community because of that. Like that whole
fellow virgins.
Being freaky as freaky frogs.
Freaky
frogs.
Fucking freaky frogs. Freaky ass. They took that as an opportunity to think that they could legit be like, and not predators, like predatory ass people like who out here.
Thought it was okay now.
Yeah, like they is prowling for shit. Going
I can be me now,
looking, bro. Yeah.
Let me see this here right quick because of this joke we made.
Let me see in this meat.
Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Because we done had.
I'm triggered.
yeah, I got triggered all over.
I told about a few homies. I was like, they is like that. And they was like,
wow, bro.
There'd be a lot of folks sitting here like that.
Folks that'll have that sword that you gave to them to protect the community. They'll be using that same sword to post it in somebody's DMs, bro.
And it's
like crazy.
So crazy. Like the blowback you get from that. You really have to choose people wisely. I'm learning, and still, again, I've been streaming for 4 years, still learning. You got to choose those people that you allow into your circle wisely.
Listen,
wisely.
And it's wild you say that, Panda, because a lot of times you will think you're doing that, and people will get so comfortable to the point to where they become themselves, actually. And even though you've done your due diligence to choose your inner circle wisely, to choose your moderators wisely, it just tends to come out of left field sometimes to find out
you don't even know
are actually doing some things in the background that you don't even know, and using your name as a shield, your brand as a shield to prey on these people. Like I talked about that the other day with a couple of homies that, my stream had become this safe haven where people can come be themselves. They could talk about whatever they want to talk about, and a lot of times it will be the women of the community will talk about, you know, their struggles with low self-esteem, things that they've dealt with because of, you know, past relationships or whatever, and we will open that space for them to talk about it and be themselves and, you know, try to grow from it. But we had like whole ass moderators in the communities targeting those women specifically because of the conversations that they had and what they felt was a safe space in my stream, and sending them, you know, pictures, sending them whole ass videos to try to promote their OnlyFans. It was
I still
just
want to
crazy.
fight.
And it's crazy that, you know, we always talk about, hey, you can come to us, whatever's going on, somebody making you uncomfortable, feel free to come to us, let us know. We'll get them out of the community. But those people have become such mainstays in the communities that people didn't really feel as if we would listen to them if they told us what was going on. So they kind of held on to that information to where we had to find out this same information from a whole different community that this person was doing this. And then after the fact, they're like, oh yeah, this happened to me too. This happened to me too. And it's just,
that shit is crazy.
It hurts.
When this
but,
was
you
20
trying to understand, like, I understand, I get it. You're seeing this happen. You're seeing this person in our stream every day. You're hearing this person in VC every day. You're thinking that we cannot let this person go, even though they're doing all this fuck shit in the background. But tell me, bro. Even if it's me,
look,
if it's me, and
y'all heard us say this before.
Tell somebody, bro.
Y'all heard us say this before, bro. It's not a joke that we say this. If I do some shit, tell Cole, he gonna throw you gone, brother. And if Cole do some shit,
Blue McAfee is done.
It's over with.
GG.
Because we didn't seen this shit too much. People think it's a joke, but it's like, it's community first. It's like, places can only be as safe as the people that, I want to say run them, but like, honestly, we had this conversation with a bunch of other folks. It was a big conversation going on a while ago about really and truly a safe space. Creating a safe space is hard because, again, you don't know how people are gonna act once they in. You don't know how people are gonna act years and years of feeling comfortable. So like,
it's just not possible.
It's
you
not.
have new chatters that come in all the time that can say some shit that instantly just triggers everybody.
Right. That's
so,
right.
It's not, yeah. So the space itself, no, it's just the community and being able to handle that shit when it happens to then restore the peace and safety back in the environment.
We here to tell y'all though, like, if something going on, please speak on it. Even if I make you uncomfortable, tell somebody. I ain't one of these people that's gonna double down on my bullshit. If I fucked up, I fucked up.
No,
it is what it is. You act accordingly how it is. I'm gonna own up to it. Even if I feel like I didn't do nothing, I'm gonna sit here and listen.
That ass.
Because we don't know how we affect people. That's the thing about it. You don't, even if you thought you wasn't doing something, you don't know how that shit affected somebody.
And bro, somebody even broke it down to me to the point to where I didn't even realize that I was essentially helping a situation, and I had no clue that it was going on. Somebody came to me and was like, you know, I thought a lot of times when you had this person on commentary, they would make these little side comments. They'll make these little jokes about me, and you would co-sign or you would say something about it. But a lot of times, I didn't even know these things were going on. They would just make a statement that I felt was a general statement, and if I agreed with it or if I laughed about it, it's because I laughed at it because it was a general statement, not knowing that it was a very specific situation, and they were, you know, essentially talking shit or, you know, throwing shade to somebody or somebody they haven't been dealing with directly. Like, I had no idea any of this was going on. And I've had people like leave the community unannounced because of these things, because they felt like we were all in on it. Like we all knew that these people were, you know, either trying to mess around or were messing around. Like, we had no idea. We just thought it was a general, you know, a lot of times we'll get on commentary, somebody will make a comment and we'll just, you know, go left with it and laugh about it, not knowing that this person was making a very specific statement about somebody in the stream at the time. And now they feeling bad and, you know, looking at us differently because they feel like we're all in on it. Oh, they homies. Of course they've talked about this. And we had no idea these things were going on.
Manipulation at its finest right there.
Narcissism too, bro. High quality
gaslighting. Talk about
high quality gaslighting, making you think you was wrong. And you don't even know.
It's so hard to speak up because you never know. Again, like how somebody didn't know, but you seem like you were included. Like, that's happened to me too. And for me, I'm leaving everybody. I'm leaving the Discord. I'm unfollowing. I just don't want to be a part of it. But it's also hard when you're on the other side. Like, I think Lioness was asking, like, how do you like navigate that? And you cannot, besides speaking up, talking and making sure your community knows, hey, if something happens, you come let me know. Even if it's me, come let me know, come talk to me, so we can either pack whoever it needs to get packed up,
I pack myself up if I need to.
You know what I'm saying? I'll pack myself up if
I'm gone.
Something
I will
I do.
remove myself because I make a lot of sexual jokes, and I always tell, hey, if I'm making you uncomfortable, let me know. Please let me know. Like if that's not, I'm from Texas. We from the South. We say babe, boob, honey pie. You know, little lump, my little lump cake, my little cobbler. You know
to pull out a scroll and be like, this the list. Ting.
This is everything right here, Panda. Lock her up. But
I like that you say that stuff,
you
though.
have to talk to your community. You have to speak up. If you don't feel like you can trust somebody in your immediate community, find somebody else, maybe a leader in a different community, and say, hey, I just really need to talk to somebody about this. Send them a DM. You know, I want to know. Let me know so I can get them out of here.
It really is okay to speak up. I know you had something. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was about to say, I like how she is saying, like, you know, like, I know I can sometimes say some freaky ass shit, because, like, in my streams, I usually be like, look at this fine ass motherfucker coming through. Oh, fine ass. And I've had, like, once or twice where someone was like, oh, my husband's right now. Like, I remember the first time it happened, it's like, my husband's right next to me while you say that. And I'm like, shit, he fine as fuck too, nigga. Like, he can hit that same shit. Like, I said, like, and I didn't realize, like, until the homie Golden said it to me, like, in his stream. He's like, I remember the first time I came in King stream, he's like, oh, who is this? Golden Nubian's fine and all this and that. Like, you don't know me like that. And I was like, I didn't. And he's like, but then I soon realized, like, he says that to literally everybody who comes in his stream. So it's like, I got hit with some shit where, like, I said that to a homie who was streaming, and she was like, she had her boyfriend there in stream, and she was like, oh, you kind of made me feel uncomfortable when you said I was looking good or whatever. Not even anything like that, just like, you know, like a genuine dead ass compliment, like, not anything. And I was just like, okay, like, I ain't about to be like, that's all I was saying was just a compliment. Like, I didn't mean it or anything. I was like, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cross any boundaries or make your boyfriend feel any way or anything like that. So I apologize. I'll chill out. Like, you know, that's a really good mature thing that you should do. It's not about like, even if I did,
I wasn't trying to, but it ain't about what you was trying. It's what happened.
What happened?
If your nigga insecure, then you need to talk to him. Like,
like
that's all that would have been said too.
Like, and I'm just like, no, man, like, be mature. Like, I didn't even think any of that. I was just like, I feel bad. Like, I ain't trying to make you think like that. Look, all right, cool. So from there on out, I just, you know, you dookie as fuck at Overwatch then. How about that? You know, you like at this shit. You look like shit today. No, but it's just something that's, I feel it was very mature to hear you say, Blue. And then again, hearing Panda saying like, I'm a freaky ass person. Like, all right, I say some little freaky frog shit. And I'm like, all right, cool. I call homies fine as fuck and shit. So it is nice.
Not being polite.
All the time I used to say, I'll bite you. And then somebody was like, I don't like that. So now I don't say it anymore. I will still bite. I'm working on it, guys. I'm getting a hold of it. But I don't say it anymore because it made somebody uncomfortable. And I was like, you know what? If that's something that I can stop doing, that I'll stop saying that.
Yeah.
I see it in the chat too. Infy said, that's another thing. Sometimes it's a miscommunication. It's not always someone being the creep. So definitely talk. And you know, the rebuttal is communication is critical.
Yeah.
That's a lot of this lead to folks don't know how to communicate. And in the world we living in, and when most folks got on this platform in 2020, when a lot of folks wasn't going outside, a lot of folks felt like it was their time, especially the folks that don't have, you know, that don't communicate in the first place. Some folks that just chill, don't be out all the time. You put them on the platform. You put, but you put people in a place where it's easier for them to, how do you say this earlier, be themselves, or try to not be themselves, but end up turning into that person because they get so comfortable. Like, things gonna happen. And like, again, like, definitely we'll let you, for everybody up here, we're gonna let you know, like, it is okay to speak out, communicate. We're gonna have your back. Because it's hard. It
is.
It's hard to speak out because you don't know.
And if you feel uncomfortable reaching out directly to the creator, think of someone who's been in the community for a while that you're comfortable with. Like, if I had an issue when I first joined Cole's community and I wasn't quite sure, can I reach out to him directly? I don't know if that's cool or not. Like Curls, I kind of instantly cling to Curls and like Thick and a few people in the chat. And so I would be comfortable reaching out to them like, hey, so such and such happened. And I wasn't really feeling cool about it. Like, and try to navigate it that way. And then they more than likely will be comfortable speaking up for you. If you're not okay with it, or joining the Discord call together, or whatever it is, you can usually find some sort of support within the community and kind of navigate it that way.
Yeah, and even if it's something, I saw someone mention something about not wanting to create drama in that space. Even if you just want to alert us and just let us know that something is happening that's making you feel uncomfortable,
Right.
somebody that's bothering you in any way, but you don't necessarily want any action, still, let us know. Let us know. There may be some way for us to remedy that. Us to talk to the person, like, hey, you're doing this thing. This person is feeling uncomfortable that you're doing this thing. Please stop doing this thing. This is your warning to stop doing this thing, because now that I've been made aware of it, now I can watch for it. And if I see it, I've already talked to you. You're done.
Right.
There's nothing else to talk about. I gave you your warning. That person tried to save you, but now that you're still continuing to do this thing and I'm seeing this thing being done, peace.
You're out.
Man, what it is.
I feel about that with the don't want to start drama. I had a this happened in a big creator stream, and I was gonna be like, you know what, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm new in this community. I'm a smaller streamer. This is such a big streamer, and the guys, once they found out, it was so amazing to see them be like, oh, you uncomfortable? Oh, bet. This person, hey, they were in chat like, don't do this, stop this. If she feels uncomfortable again, you will leave. So please speak up. Please speak up. Find somebody that you feel comfortable. Like Tiff said, maybe somebody you may not feel comfortable reaching out to the main streamer, but maybe somebody on the side, one of the mods. Please reach out, because I was gonna be quiet, because sometimes people look at women as a problem, like, oh, well, you dress like this, so it's gonna be you. Well, you shouldn't have been cute. You shouldn't have said, you shouldn't have said hi or something. And it was not like that at all, which is, I know that's not all the time, but
it's not the norm.
It's not.
All of them be like, hey, Panda's uncomfortable, stop. Like, please stop messing with her.
Yeah.
I see something too. Well, you got it.
Oh, go ahead.
You go.
It's good to it's for me, if I'm gonna stay in the community, I have to let the person know, because I need to see how they're gonna handle it.
Yep,
if you're okay with this activity and you just tell me brush it off or get over it, or whatever type of words you want to use, that's good for me to know, because now I know I need to remove myself from this community because you are not a good person. And I've had two situations where in one chat something happened, and then I kind of just like lightweight responded to the person, and then they just went off, and the streamer starts talking about the topic or the issue, and then the girl gets upset. She's like, you talking to me, but she said something to me. He said, I'm talking to both of y'all. And I was like, oh, how you talking to both of us? And I literally did nothing in this situation. And so I'm like, okay, cool, I see how you want to handle this, and pander to her, whatever the case is. And so that was that. And then I've been in a chat where some dude said he was calling me baby cakes, or he was calling me something, and I was like, I prefer to just be called by my name and not any nicknames or whatever. And he said, I'll call you what I want to call you.
Hey, yo.
Wow, this
is crazy.
So, me, I'm not gonna argue. I tend to not argue. So I just blocked him and then just moved on. What it was, because there's no point in me having a conversation. You're not looking to have a constructive conversation. So I just blocked him and moved on. And then when the streamer looked over at the chat, they were like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. What did the streamer say? Was he like, hey, yo, wait, what?
Okay, no, you can't talk to my girl like that. If she told you to address her a certain way, you need to address her that way.
Yep.
And then whatever, and they were playing the game together at the time. So I was kind of like, I don't even know. I'm just going to leave it at what it is. And then they messaged me separately and was like, Tiff, that's not cool. I know you probably were uncomfortable. I stopped playing the game. I left the stream. He's like, I stopped playing the game with this person and I banned him. So we're good to go. And I was like, all right, cool. I appreciate how you handled that without me needing to come and have a conversation with you, because you saw what happened. And so you learn a lot from the person you're watching and how they are, because
that's key.
Streamers will put on personalities as well. And it takes something to happen for you to truly see that they're homophobic, that they're sexist, that whatever it is, something has to happen. So I be needing to know, child.
They be trying to put that mask on something professional. And I feel like I was real curious when you said it in chat, is somebody else like, all right, how'd the streamer react? Because like for me, like I can have like a goofy ass moment going down a rabbit hole trolling my homies, like, oh, let me bring up like Boxer Ninja the Champ, like, you got some small ass gains, nigga, little baby gains and shit. But if I look to the side and I see some like Ayo moment, I'm gonna hop out of that and be like, hey, yo, wait, what'd you just say? Like, and not saying like, oh, because you see me joking about the champ. Like, if you said something out of pocket to one of my homies or something like that in chat, I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, what just happened? And let me check you on that. Like, you know, is my homie cool? Especially if they respond in chat, like, let alone, I feel like that's a very palpable thing to be like, if somebody says something different to you that makes you do one of these type joints, are you gonna react like that, or are you just gonna be like, oh well, I don't want to disturb any waters and I don't want no confrontation, I'm trying to be the best I know? Motherfucker, you should weigh this shit. You should see what type of community you want, what type of people you and what you want to do for your people. How would you feel if this shit was did to you, if the shoe was on the other foot or something like that? You know, think about that shit and not just be like try to make everything all okay. No, motherfucker, like you should check that.
Right. Immediately at that.
That's the thing too.
Cultivate your space.
Exactly.
Exactly. What y'all all said is what I was gonna kind of, because I was gonna answer this because I seen the comment, like it's the drama, and for me it's being scared to say something because I'm new and some communities are cliquey, like don't want to be drama. I learned that you can be in drama without even knowing you in drama. So
bruh, speak on it.
At that point, it ain't really fair for me to withhold some shit and I be the only one suffer when I know I didn't do wrong. Fuck there's gonna be some drama. We all in this field, we all adults and we all grown. So we gotta communicate. And it goes back to what Tip said. If I talk to you about it and you address it in the wrong way or you start drama, that means I don't need to be there. Because you don't care enough.
Argue with you. I'm not gonna tell you how to handle your community. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you should block him, you should issue. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna remove myself.
Like, I tell y'all about this all the time. In a hurry. For 2 years, I was pissed off about a situation because it was people going around saying I was using people for their content. I was using Coldbird. I don't like Coldbird. I'm jealous of Coldbird because Coldbird doing better than me. Blah, blah, blah.
Bro, he be hating on him every night.
I hate every single second, bro. Every single second.
He'll just be sitting there eating. He'll be like, "That's cold, man. I can't stand
food. Eating food while I'm here."
I drink.
Like, and I ain't like half the wild thing about this. I ain't know it was going on. I just seen some people was feeling a certain way because miscommunication. Like, even, and I'm not. I'll say I'm not 100% in this because it's an emote. I had an emote I used to always use. It was a very petty emote. It was funny. It was fun though. I did it for fun. It wasn't no malicious thing about it. But because of a conversation of a joke I was having on another stream, somebody took that as that's how I felt about everybody. Because I said I use this emote and pop in and let y'all know I see you. And that shit turned into, oh, he only coming here to get a shout out. The person that I always tell y'all shout outs don't even really help coming in for a shout out.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, how many follows do you get from
that?
None.
And I ain't trying to
None actually.
Don't let me shut down the shout outs. You know, shout me out.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But it's like, it's just wild to think that. And then again for years, and like I didn't even know I was in drama because people will feel the way they gonna feel about you the way they feel regardless. So worrying about drama, it's like it's gonna be drama regardless.
Yeah, you have 3 choices. Oh, go ahead. You weren't finished.
I was gonna say would you rather suffer in silence knowing you didn't do anything wrong and be in a place that's making you uncomfortable, that's not making you feel good? You rather do that alone, or would you rather confront it and possibly fix it, or feel the same way but it's drama? But you can actually leave the situation.
I'm gonna get that shit on my chest. I'm gonna say
it is what it is at that point.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, boy, let me go ahead. And if I ain't got to, I ain't got to. I'll just be like, I don't give a fuck.
And it's also that.
Yeah, like it should. But I do feel like we're grown. We're adults. We should
be able to
talk about some shit.
You would think
that
being adults,
you would
think the communication, like, hey, Tiff, girl, I did not like what you said to me, sis. I did not like that. And then it would be so simple, right? It could be so simple. I have to say, and I'm a little tipsy, so I'm trying to bring it in. And
don't bring nothing in. Speak.
If somebody come and tell you something about me, I probably did do something crazy, but ask them what they did to me, because I'm so nice. I'm so sweet. I'm not attacking nobody out here for no reason. I'm not out here. I literally, if you come to my, I give everybody a shout out. I'm rating everybody I can. I'm loving on everybody. Okay. So it's like the little petty drama that be going on. And again, I keep telling y'all, I'm so slow. I don't be recognizing social cues. You have to come and talk to me. So if you don't got my number to come and talk to me, we don't have an issue. We don't have an issue. Keep it. If we can't just come and talk about situations, leave me alone. Leave me alone before it get reckless. Okay. You stay on your side, I'll stay on my side. I would rather it be peace, love, and kindness. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and life.
I like harmony too. But also, you ain't about to blame that on me, and I know I ain't do shit.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a hater.
Come talk to me.
Don't bring that out.
Just come talk
Let's
to me.
just talk.
I promise it could be resolved with a conversation. I'm not that thuggish.
And the wild part about that story I told y'all is a conversation was had 2 to 3 years later, and we good. But that could have, right? And that could have been solved 2 to 3 years ago.
That's all, bro. That's all. Just that shit. You could have said that shit. How long ago? You brought it up now. I'm glad you got it off your chest, Playboy.
And that's on both of us. We both should have talked.
Okay, let me use my communication skills. We have 3 more wines.
Oh yeah, I was about to say it's time. It's time. This conversation was going. I didn't want to interrupt y'all, but once this subject was over, I was gonna say let's get to the next one.
So I've been trying to add another part for the line.
We can.
I know a lot of times on the outside looking in, you may feel as if a community or a stream is cliquey. And a lot of times that be so far from the truth.
You pick.
Because oftentimes those predators will cling to those creators or to those community members or leaders to make it seem as if they are all just tight like that. When in actuality, it's because they're using those creators or using those leaders as their shields to do their dirt.
Kage clear as fuck. That's what Kage
was saying. Make it seem like I'm Cole's best friend because I know y'all not gonna go to Cole and tell him what I'm doing behind the scenes because you know Cole not gonna ban me. Wrong.
Child, and you can click on their name and say they followed a week ago.
Wrong.
And fucking
wrong. You're done. GG's. You're out of here. What's up, Kage?
Real quick, let me say much love to. I almost said something else, but I was about to say my friend, but like, no, my teammate. I was watching Homecoming. What's that game? What's that show? I can't stand Simone in it.
Go ahead, pour that up, Tiff.
Anyway, I was gonna say the same thing, wrong thing. My teammate, Kage Boy, dope streamer, dope person, welcoming everybody. We having some conversations about streaming, and it got real for a while. We was talking about parasocial relationships, cliques, how to deal with things. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. And sometimes people may feel that it's not easy to navigate those. I definitely want to keep talking about it. But make sure y'all show them some love. We are on the next wine. If you don't have the electric Moscato, the electric red Moscato, but you got something else, we'll pour that. But for the folks that do got it, it's time to pour that one.
Jam jar again. I can't even pour my favorite one.
I might as well just go ahead.
So jam jar part 2. Panda, you got something left?
I got it. We can do something else.
I got it
because I like it. I want you to try it.
I got it.
Tell us how it tastes.
Prayers put me on that one.
So this is a President of War special.
Kage in the building. Jay's up.
And then somebody stopped me since So somebody stopped me in 15 to try the next one if we still talking, so we can get to the one that people got. Cause we got what? 2 more.
Y'all ain't got to try mine if y'all ain't with White Zinfandel. Shit, who all got it?
Right here.
I got that bit.
Listen, I got it, and when my mom saw it,
Kage, what you drinking?
Have it.
Big boy bottle.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Sorry you had to buy that. I just got the little joints.
Which one we doing?
I did too. We're doing the Electra. If you
Electric, you got something else?
The Electra.
If you don't have the Electra, you could just drink some more jam jar or something.
Jam jar is so good.
Drink your red one. That you
recommended. What that other one that you brought? The other one.
Yeah, the other one.
And tell us about it.
15%, y'all. That thing.
So
get a sip.
That thing bold.
Get a sip.
I'm gonna tell you about this Sutter home right here. We used to go to the A's games all the time. So we lived right around the corner from the stadium. and they used to sneak this wine. My mom used to sneak this wine into the stadium. She would take the cherry 7-Up bottle, and it's like the same color as this.
Same exact
She
color.
would fill the leader up with the center home. It'd be full while we were at the
She is a
game.
thug, bro. And I
You
love
might
it.
don't play.
That's why
She a whole thug, and
I
I
was like,
love
is this
it.
cherry 7-Up or is it wine? Shit, I don't know.
What is this? Before you pick it up, what is this? Like, someone will be like, "It's 7-Up, is it not?" No,
All right.
it's Zinfandel.
So about this Red Electric Moscato is a low alcohol, delicately sweet wine, refreshingly crisp and mysteriously aromatic. A beautiful garnet red, it tastes as succulent cherry berry and pomegranate, however you say
Taste
it,
it for me.
delivered
Taste it for
with
me.
a slight sparkle. It's the ideal party wine and pairs with a variety of foods, fruit, cheese, dessert, spicy food, and more. Yeah,
Ooh.
So I'm
Electric
gonna tell y'all
Red.
right now.
it's the one.
I'm sorry, I thought you was finished.
Ooh,
This the one right here that we drink. This shit good as
ooh,
hell.
y'all
It
get
is
this,
so
put this
good,
bottle,
bro.
Is
Who
it?
got that?
take a picture,
Anyway,
write it down. This the one you
It
need.
is so, oh man,
This the one you
Get a
need.
picture.
I'm gonna still go to the wine store tomorrow, bro.
This the one
I
you
done
need in your
finished my
refrigerator.
shot. I done
Pour
finished my
another.
shot and I done
Mhm.
moved on and poured some.
Oh, oh, you know it's good.
Oh,
You know it's
W,
good.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
Look, okay.
Law,
I
what
see
you waiting on? Outlaw,
see
why
you.
what we waiting on?
Mm,
So
Yeah, what's
I
going
tried
on?
wine for the first time here.
it's
The
good.
wine tasting stream before. Previous stream, not today. But yeah.
Tisha's the one who put me on the wine. She is like, "Why don't you try a wine?" I'm over here drinking liquor. I'm like, "That's not a bad idea."
You can still go to work tomorrow.
let me see.
Right.
I'm
Tum-tum
trying to
ain't
scroll up to
crazy.
see some like important key points I saw. That's the issue. We have to understand some folks have their own issues, so they're not ready to about the convo about them because then they have to look at them. If you have the convo and it don't go well, you have all rights to protect your peace. If he preached with that one. But this is what I asked though, like, how do y'all feel about like, that if you confront one, you might lose connection to a bunch of other people?
Boy,
Ooh.
thank you for saying. I was like, "Am I
I can hear
tripping?
you, Blue.
Am I
Thought I
having
was
an
drunk.
aneurysm?"
Oh no, we
Damn,
disconnected.
I was like,
everybody
I
disconnected
sure
for some
thought my
reason.
ears stopped working.
Oh, that shit, everything. Did y'all hear me in the chat?
No.
And there goes your
I know.
ears.
I did see on the stream too that we all blacked out on our.
Yeah, y'all
phones.
just went away. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I fucked that up. So, okay, let's start over. What did y'all hear? Nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing.
So first I said Infi made a comment about the issues. We have to understand some folks have their own issues. So they are not ready for that convo about them because they have to look at themselves. If you have the convo and it don't go well, you have all rights to protect your peace. But I know that we were talking about, like having a conversation despite the drama. But how do y'all feel about it if you have that conversation? It may affect you losing other people along the lines because you don't want to lose those connections because
I
one
think that-
person.
Who are here for you are here for you.
Fact.
Yo,
I don't feel like you
I'm gonna
lost
let y'all-
at that point.
I
I
would
don't
say
feel like you lost anything.
Go ahead, Cole. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I was literally just saying this to Tisha, like something kind of like this with Tisha last night is if I come to somebody about something, it's because I was already like dwelling on it, like I thought about it, and I ain't saying I took the goddamn 2 to 3 years to tell a homie like, yo, I kind of felt some way when you did this or something. Like, no, I'll usually sit there and think. I'll give it like a day, 2 days, something. I don't got a specific time frame locked in or something, but I'm like, I'll sit there and I'll think about it, and then I'll be like, all right, now I'm gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna wait forever. If I gotta wait forever, then I'll just throw that shit in the back. It shouldn't be that serious to me. But yeah, I definitely feel that I sit there and I'll think about it before I bring it to attention because I'm kind of, how do I feel about this and stuff, and what are my views before I try to get somebody else's opinion. I don't want them to kind of like taint my waters in a way. Like, what do I think? And then I'll go ask them and see what they say, and like I'll have my thoughts, but then I'll have somebody else's views on it and shit like that. But if we're talking about like when people are assholes though, like it
Yeah,
gets
I
scary.
was. This was more so
Yeah.
piggybacking off of not wanting to start drama.
Yeah,
Not necessarily viewers in your stream, but people you cool
No.
with, or people you thought you was cool with.
Yeah, I'll still
Beginning.
I'll
Oh,
still
go
do the
ahead.
same. I'm sorry, I'll still do like the same. Like, like, do I really want to say something about this person? I see like they got a VIP badge next to them, or these niggas been sub for like 6 months or something like that, or like the connection. I'll sit there and I'll think to myself, like, do I really want to say something, or do I just want to just say, fuck it, and wait for like 2, 3, 4 more times that something happens, and then I might bring it up. Like that's usually how I go about shit on that. But that's it as a viewer. As a streamer, I feel you should say that shit off rip. Like if something seems a little out of pocket to you.
I have spent a majority of my life being uncomfortable at the expense of everybody else being comfortable. So where I am now, I can't consider what's going to happen as a result of me bringing this up. I am uncomfortable in the situation. The conversation needs to be had. And what happens after that is going to happen. If you guys decide to have drama on the side after this, then there's just going to have to be drama. If somebody if somebody I truly care about chooses to depart because of the conversation I had, that's just, if you want to call it an L, I wouldn't call it an L because that says something about them. Then that's just going to have to happen. I can't consider all of those things when determining if I want to have a conversation about something that's making me feel uneasy and uncomfortable. If someone is sexually harassing me, I can't just take that lightly and just chill on it because this person might not come to my stream no more. Like, I literally can't think about what's going to happen as a result. I just need to take care of whatever it is that happened, and then whatever's gonna happen after is gonna happen after, and it's just gonna have to be what it is. The first part of what Enfy said is if you go to talk to somebody and they're not ready to have that conversation, 100% respect that, because you need to be in the right mind frame and mindset. Sometimes you're not emotionally there, you know, to have certain conversations with people, and I will accept that to an extent, right? So you can choose that you're not ready. They're like, okay, cool. Well, I'm here. Communication line is open whenever you're ready to have that conversation. But until that conversation is had, I need to remove myself from this environment because I don't feel comfortable here. So just because you're not ready to have the conversation doesn't mean we go on a status quo. In the meantime, that's not what that means. That means I'm going to respect that. Yeah. And I'm going to remove myself. And then when you're ready to talk, we can talk and then see where we go from there. So I'm always going to be respectful of your emotions and all of that. But in the meantime,
we should address this eventually. Definitely.
Yes.
I really
100%.
I love that. Yeah. If I lose you because of a miscommunication, whatever, I just lose you.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, you ain't shit. I was doing fine before I met you.
I don't wish you any bad.
Right.
It's just I gotta love you from a distance. I think at the beginning of my streaming career, I was so worried, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna hurt. I don't know, I keep using you, Tiff, but I'm gonna hurt Tiff's feelings. Oh no, she's not gonna come in my at this point of my streaming journey, and honestly in my life. Yes. I love the people who are here for me, and there are so many people who started this journey with me who are not here, and I had to grow up and be like, you know, like it's just not working. And it's not that I don't love you, I don't care about you, nothing. It's just that we are not on the same plane. We're not a platform, whatever word you want to use, we're not there together anymore. And I just gotta love you from a distance.
That's okay.
Because at the end of the day,
nothing wrong with that.
My peace. I have to protect my peace because nobody was looking out for me when I was stressed out about to thinking of ending myself, you know what I mean? So it's like I don't want to. My kids need me, bro. Like it's people who need me and depend on me. I can't keep, I don't know, bending over backwards and being worried about, oh my gosh, Colt's not gonna talk to me after we have this. If they really your friend, if they really cool with you, bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a communication. It's gonna say, hey, I don't like this made me uncomfortable, and y'all will move on. Anyone who can't respect your boundaries should not be in your circle. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I'm sorry.
You are.
Enfy, listen. Enfy said, listen, I'm the villain in some folks' eyes for protecting myself because off this platform, most of these folks ain't gonna be here and don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck, bro. Sometimes you gotta be the asshole to people, and that's what they see.
You're not even being an asshole.
You ain't.
To some people. Like I said, like I was saying earlier, at the expense of myself, I've been spent so much of my life just pleasing other people and putting myself to the side. My feelings don't matter, my emotions don't matter, my mental state doesn't matter. It's just making sure that everybody else is okay, and that's at the expense of me not being okay. And so I had to learn to accept that if I be real with somebody and have a conversation with them, they probably are going to be unhappy. They probably going to call me a bitch. They probably going to go to their homeboy, homegirl and say whatever they going to say. And I just have to be okay with knowing that ain't none of my goddamn business. Whatever they leave and go say to the next group of people, that's none of my business. That's none of my business.
And this is why, like, the whole entire we're adults. If I'm coming up to you, like I said, if something happened, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking on that shit. Like, I'm like, why did that bother me? What was said and shit like that? So when I come to you, I don't want you try to gaslight me. I don't want you try to be manipulative. I want you trying being like, well, you just took it the wrong way and I really meant it as this. No, motherfucker, then why did I feel this way, bro? Like, I'm gonna listen to you regardless because I'm grown as fuck and I can communicate with you. But at the end of the day, I done sat and thought about this for some days or something now, and I'm coming to you as an adult. Why did you? And I wasn't okay with it. And then it's nice when they can finally be like, all right, yeah, that was kind of goofy. Yeah, it was, bro.
It was.
If you can't acknowledge that, then it's like Pandas, it deuces, bro. Because how I've been saying, and I'm not, it's no malice, it's no hate in my heart about it, unless you on some fuck shit though, unless you somebody I truly like despise type. But if it's nothing that's like that we can communicate on and shit, it's like deuces, bro. Have a better life. I hope you do better in everything, you succeed and shit like that. But I don't even need you, bro. I was doing fine before I met you. Like I was living and walking and everything cool. So,
bro, heavy on that.
Say, if you're not feeding me, you're not fucking me, you're not financing me,
bro.
And even if you are doing those things,
still, you ain't freeing me.
Hello,
bro. Me and Blue had to remove ourselves from an entire group for something very similar, because there was a situation that happened, in heavy trigger warning here, but you know, two creators essentially met each other in one of the creators' city, and you know, it was supposed to be a mutual meeting. They were not dating at the time, but they were looking forward to it. And we were fresh off the cusp of removing somebody from the community.
The other shit that he talked about earlier.
Something else that I was talking about earlier. So they met each other, and I specifically told him, because it always be those people that refer to me as their big brother. I just hate hearing that now because of that. And they met up, and it was funny because the woman creator, the guy creator hit me up first. And I hate when people hit me up first to try to do damage control. I
know something about to happen
so much. I hate it so much.
I wanted to bring up that earlier,
but I wanted to let you know about it before it get to you. Yeah, exactly. Because now it looks bad that you coming to me first about it. So they came to me like early, like 6 o'clock that morning, bro. Like, hey, yeah, they came in town. We had a great time, bro. I just wanted to let you know everything was cool. You know, there was a little situation, but it's all good now. You know, we handled it and we're all good. And I'm like, okay. So later that night, I ended up streaming, and the woman creator on the side of that, she came in the chat. She was like, hey, Cole, I really need to talk to you about something. I'm like, I already know it's about to be bad. And so she ended up hitting me up, telling me about how terrible the weekend had went, you know, and sent me pictures of some markings on her neck for when, you know, something was tried to be forced upon her, that she made clear from the beginning that she didn't want anything, you know, didn't want to do anything like that with this person.
Hey, yo.
So we ended up talking to the guy in the situation. We ended up, you know, removing him from the community because that's, you know, a big no-no. No questions asked. So a community that we had shared with this person came at me and Blue as if we were in the wrong. Like, y'all really gonna listen to this woman over your homeboy?
We got called all kind of bitch ass niggas. Like,
man, saying we're doing it for views. We're just trying to please these women, et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, bro, the pictures that I have in my inbox could send somebody to jail. Like, the markings on her neck could send this man to jail, where he probably should be. So us excommunicating him from this community is the least of his worries right now. Like, they really painted us to be villains because we chose to stand with her and remove him from the community, because that's, like I said, that's a no-no. Yeah. That's a huge no-no. So I understand being the villain and having to play the role of the villain, and if it comes to protecting somebody, I'll gladly be your villain. I'll be your Riddler. I'll be your Joker. Yeah. I'll be your Thanos. I don't care.
100%.
I've been saying that shit since elementary. That's how I met my bro Jake, dead ass, because they used to pick on him in like first grade. Miss Haschel Schwartz was her name, and I used to get so agitated, bro, because I'm like, bro, all right, cool. If you ain't the type that feels like you can't defend yourself, whether it's vocally or physically, I got you, bro. I got you. He wasn't doing nothing wrong. This man is sitting here reading his Harry Potter books, and y'all want to be some bullies.
I can't stand up.
Also, Gene, I just want to say I love that for you. All right. But what was the other part? You know what really hit me is what you said about people just popping up. Because I was gonna bring it up when you talked about the earlier situation. It was so wild to see this man. Like, I noticed it too late. We in Discord, he in Discord. I'm streaming, he trying to be in the stream, and he was trying to keep tabs to see what we knew and what we were gonna find out. And it just sucks.
I just wish more men would understand that the way your bro acts to you might be different to a woman.
Oh yeah.
If your bro is blocked in somebody's chat, don't be like, oh, my bro would never.
I never say that.
Most men, and I'm just using men as a
no, you're right. You're right. I'm not saying
most men, like, I've had it happen before, and I'm like, why is my bro blocked in your chat? Because your bro said I had udders, bro. Because he out here wilding, okay?
Why'd you?
Because he's not doing the same thing he wouldn't say to you. He feels comfortable saying to me. So it's like, don't just be so, but my bro would never. Your bro would.
My life.
Your bro definitely would.
He did, and he did.
Your bro did and will and do it again.
He did.
And he'll do it again. If it wasn't for you meddling kids.
He'll do it again. Well, that shit.
Nah, do it again.
These motherfuckers, check them, bro.
That's the part. You have to check this nigga.
Got to.
He doesn't respect women, so it doesn't matter what I say, how logical I am, what degrees I have. If I break it down and if I say it at this level, it doesn't fucking matter because I have tits and a vagina, bro.
I swear to God,
you have to put this nigga in his place. You have to do it. Like, what the fuck?
Stop acting.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna shut up. I get triggered on this topic.
Look, speak your mind. I ain't mad at it. I mean, it's your truth to speak because people don't understand.
Yeah, like, please stop telling me, oh, my bro is cool. Your bro is not cool. Because especially, I mean, I'm pretty lenient. Okay, right. I give chance after chance. I'm working on it. If you're blocked or you can't talk in chat, please stop telling me, oh, my bro said he can't talk in chat. There's a reason he can't talk in chat.
There's a reason, bro.
Now I'm finna block both of y'all.
And now you can't talk in chat.
Thank you, because if I don't want this nigga talking in my chat, I don't want you talking to this nigga in my goddamn chat. It's the same thing.
It's crazy that you asking me about it. Like you trying to plead this nigga's case. Like you an attorney, bro.
You didn't even ask me what happened or how I feel. Why you going straight to the... You fucked up.
Please stop it, because I'm about ready to block all of y'all.
I mean, at this point, you got to do what you got to do.
Facts.
Let me see.
Facts. I have to keep myself protected. I have to protect myself. This Jam, who was it that told you about this?
Jelani Hendrix.
And it's been cooking.
The GOAT.
Are they in?
It's been cooking.
They might be lurking.
This is not okay.
We are about halfway gone.
Crazy as fuck, no ID. Because what do you mean?
Talking for someone in this and that, it's crazy. Like you said, crazy as hell.
It really tell you everything you need to know about both people.
And that's the part we were talking about earlier. Like, my motto is these days is I'm gonna charge it to the game. So I'm not. One hard thing in this space is to not let the past affect how you treat your future. But the minute you show me that you like the past, your ass is gone. I'm gonna give you a chance. So it's one thing that's hard in this space is it's a lot of I've seen this. It's a lot of trust issues in this space. It's a lot of people that when you're done wrong in another spot, when people do you wrong, it's hard to open up or it's hard to reach out. It's hard to reach out for collab. It's hard to say I need some help. It's hard to say I want to kick it with you. It's hard to all of that. I try my hardest to not let the past affect my future or my present. But the minute you show me, it's a wrap.
Yeah, you haven't really made growth or progress.
But I'm gonna give you a chance. But I know that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing. I don't blame anybody for feeling that way. Like, if you can't do that, you can't. But I've learned that it's a lot of experiences that you leave yourself out of because you're holding on to what happened then. But also, you gotta do what you gotta do.
On my life.
You do, but also a part of that is realizing that you have to work through some things.
Yeah.
So yes, you've had those experiences, and because of those experiences, it is very valid for you to move how you move today. also, and in combination with that is realizing that you need to find a way to recover and fully heal from what has happened to you so you can live your life the way you want to live your life, because you're suppressing a part of yourself. You're preventing yourself from enjoying things you want to enjoy them because of what happened a couple years ago. And 100% empathize with that and understand it. Just also know that there is a way to process that and to come through and to proceed with your life in that way. You don't have to remain stuck in, well, it hurt me, and so I'm not gonna do. You don't have to remain stuck there. It's valid for being there, but you don't have to stay there.
A lot of people think grief is just like death, but grief is also you can go through grief, losing someone, losing a relationship, losing a job. So like you saying, you got to give yourself time to process all. It's not your fault. You're valid.
Yeah,
man.
You're gonna go through that cycle.
That's why, like, one of the closest relationships I probably had on Twitch, ended recently because of something like that. And it's even crazier how much stuff came out about that same person after, we had pretty much cut ties with them. Like, so much was happening that we didn't even know about, to the point it's like, this person should have been gone and probably could have single-handedly ruined everything that we had built because we included them as a community leader, as a co-commentator, as someone that we thought was assisting us in protecting this community, only to find out that they were essentially leaning on us to shield them, to protect them from being excommunicated because of the things they were doing. Like, it's just...
I lost y'all again. Hold up real quick. Discord, hold up. Let me do something real quick. So, hey guys. What's new? Let me go to guest star real quick. Can y'all hear me on guest star? Cause I don't know what happened in Discord. Hey everybody, while we wait for this to happen, I don't know what the hell just happened. So let me see something. But also, I appreciate y'all for being here. I'm trying. Oh, that just made me mad. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see. Let me keep exiting and coming back. What if I go over here? Let me see something. I appreciate y'all for being here. We got some dope folks here that's giving us some gems. I feel like we picked the right folks to be here because I'm over here learning, and that's the best thing. What happened if I go in here? It don't work over here either. So Discord just tripping. Discord is tripping. Don't let Tech throw you off feeling hypocritical. Can anybody hear me in guest star? Let me scroll up. Well, why are you drinking? So right now I'm drinking the electric. We're supposed to switch. I'm drinking the electric Moscato right now. I don't want to. Let me see something. Let me force close Discord. Cause Cole was cooking and they said, "Nah, brother. Fuck all that." I blame Trump. Let me see something real quick. Let me open Discord back up. Why I say I'm still in here? It's been having issues. W y'all. Let me see if I see them talking anywhere. What's the process? Real quick, while we waiting. I don't know what to do. Don't let the tech throw y'all feeling like such a hypocritical person saying this. Tech it's gonna be an issue. Discord rude. User might be having trouble connecting to the call. Discord, what you doing, baby? Tighten up. Let me get rid of some stuff real quick. Let me see. Or delete. Cause maybe remove properties. Have y'all ever had this problem before? It say I'm still in the Discord too. It's real quick. While we wait, let me tell, if you got any, like, let's talk together. Any questions or anything that spoke to y'all so far? I don't have friends. What you mean by that? Didn't I meet you through somebody you knew? Now, I appreciate y'all for coming. I'm gonna figure this out. It did it to me the other day too. So what I'm gonna do, let me end it on YouTube. I don't know if YouTube the problem, but we're gonna end on YouTube real quick. Everybody that was on YouTube, I appreciate y'all. I'm just gonna end the stream over there.